Hello and welcome back to Master of Arena 6, match number 2, Seed 8 against Seed number 9. BacT in blue in this first game playing against Vietnamese. His opponent, DauT, Seed number 9, made it through the qualification, obviously. And he is playing as the Turks, a civilization that is considered to be S tier, maybe even number 1 civ on Arena right now. And by right now I mean the time of Master Arena 6, with the new expansion, of course. That could have changed. I don't know exactly. Time will tell us what the best civilization Arena is, I guess. And no surprise, we have Scout opening again for both players. And not only match 1 but only match 2 is starting the same way. It makes sense, kind of, because they are not clowns. DauT, one of the clowniest top experts, I guess, and of course somebody who really likes Arena, or really likes to play Arena as well. BacT, unpredictable in my opinion, could go anyway this match. Like, BacT can be really strong on good days on Arena and on other maps. He can be quite bad on other days, and I'm really curious to see how these games are going. For now, DauT looks like he is getting map control with those 4 light cav. Of course, the light cav, yeah, for free is perfect, and you get that +1 pierce armor for free as far as I remember, so that's one of the Turks bonuses. We have a Monk for BacT trying to convert, I guess, one of the light cav, but DauT happily taking that relic that is really close to BacT's base, and BacT for now doesn't have a relic in his monastery. Trying to grab that one on the far top left-hand side of DauT, or far north, but DauT is faster, has a Monk there already, and we have a little bit of a fight between the Scout cav and the light cav here. Now BacT is sending one Monk, trying to maybe get a conversion, but it looks like DauT should be able to take this Monk down and maybe even win the big fight, because for now I don't see BacT doing any light cav upgrade. Instead, he's staying on Scout cavalry units, and he's not really good with resources right now. He's got 3 TCs already, 1 on the main stone, so he wants to go for a castle apparently. 4 villages on gold to get some more monks, I guess, and now, wow, that's bad. 3-4 idols at least. That's not a good gather point for that TC. On the other side, we have 5 Scout cav against 5, 6 light cav, 7 light cav now for DauT. Look at this. And BacT, I think, no, does not have a relic yet. DauT on the other side, 2 relics, number 3 coming in, number 4 and 5 still on the open field, but it looks like DauT might be able to get these 2. And I want to fast forward a little bit, because right now DauT is bringing the relic closer to home, is maybe even getting it to home. No, a lot of monks going down. BacT with a good fight here, but DauT going for more of these light cav, and therefore should be able to grab all the relics over time. 22 minutes in, DauT obviously on 3 TCs as well. 1 TC on that main stone close to the wood line, 1 TC on the main gold, and in the middle we still have the fights continuing as we're used to right now from match number 1. So let's see how this one is ending, like this Castle Age fight. I mean, I don't know how the game is progressing in Imperial Age. Like, Turks usually go for the heavy cav archers in Imperial Age, but against Vietnamese, I'm not quite sure if it's the best idea, if it's your best option. Nice snipes here from BacT, taking 3 monks for basically free. This is a good fight for him, even though he's most likely not going to grab that relic. But DauT losing a lot here, and BacT going with the castle now. I think both players should be close to clicking up to Imperial Age, as you can see it here. DauT clicking up now. Somehow the upgrades are not showing. Oh, was a wrong setting here, I guess. Imperial Age coming in for DauT. Let's see for BacT's resources. Very close. Castle up, missing 8 gold, but then he's going to click up to Imperial Age as well. There it is. And DauT finally getting that 5th relic home. We have a few light cav still on the field now by both players, and a few monks from BacT as well. Like, yeah, now if the score break, that's better. As well as a few of these Rattan archers. Looks like he wants to go for that's the unique unit of his. Like, DauT is going for a castle now, but I don't see him going for Janissaries. I think heavy cav archers might be better, or just a lot of hussars, bombard cannons obviously. Not quite sure, but you go for here. You might face Imperial skirmishers, so hussars seems to be a good choice. And DauT is still producing. Hussar upgrade done. He is going for the hussars actually. 2+3 pierce armor, and we know how good the pierce armor on these hussars is. So once these hussars are fully upgraded, they're gonna be tough to kill using archer units. We're going to see pikemen and probably halberdier from Vietnamese, which makes sense. Obviously, now first bombard cannon on the field, trebuchet on the way, and I think artillery should be an option for DauT in the near future, because it doesn't cost stone any longer. I think that was also in this patch already, right? I think it's not only since the Dawn of the Dukes, or maybe I'm wrong here, I'm not quite sure, but the artillery not costing any stone, but like wooden food, I think. That's just very big. The 2 trebuchets might go down. The castle at the same time is on very low HP, and we might see... No more shots here. BacT is able to keep his castle up, trying to quick wall the villagers that are taking the 3rd gold from BacT. Siege workshop is up, and those hussars are not able to go in. As far as I can see, stone walls coming up here. Good job for BacT. At the same time, he's trying to attack with the halberdiers, but he's going too close to the castle. And DauT, now on the left-hand side, transitioning into heavy cav archers. I would like to see the elite skirmisher switch, imperial skirmisher switch for BacT now. BacT with 107 villagers, 153 population, looking good. DauT 120 and 158 population now, looking to be neck and neck. DauT a little bit ahead in score. I think that's also due to the relics that he got, so he should have a lot more gold income over time. He's going for bombard cannons and trebuchets here, and that one single trap should not be able to do too much damage to that castle. We have halberdiers moving to the left hand side, trying to catch these hussars. The hussars instead are going to take the trebuchet, taking it down, and that castle is on more than half HP still, so DauT will be fine here. We have DauT with a few outposts forward. I like this idea. Halberdiers to attack the villagers. That castle is not going up, but a good amount of heavy cav archers. No, cavalry archers, not heavy yet, getting produced here. And DauT for now still waiting for his army to be complete, I guess, while BacT is trying to use the chance that he's given to take down a castle. At the same time, we have the bombard cannons, still 12 range, but they are able to take away good damage on these, or to do good damage on these trebuchets. And DauT also is repairing his castle. I like this idea. Halberd is moving forward. The cav archers now on the field. 6+4 attack is done, but they're missing a few defensive upgrades, and they're also missing, of course, the heavy cav archer upgrade, like the elite upgrade if you want. So we have archer ranges now on the field coming up for BacT. I like this idea. Do we see elite skirmishers? And we are going to see maybe elite imperial skirmishers. That would be very nice, because halberdiers and imperial skirmishers, they're cheap, and they are a decent counter to hussars and cav archers, at least on arena. Like on Arabia it might be a different story, but on arena that should be quite good. The thing is though, the longer the game goes, the better for DauT, because he's going to have gold, and even though Turks are one of the most gold reliant civilizations, like the most of the one of the most gold needy civilizations in this game, it's still going to be amazing to have those relics. And DauT still has a good amount of map control, so he should be able to get the extra gold spots, like here on the left hand side. That's one of the extra golds that he's actually claiming. The one in the middle is going to be tough to take, and BacT actually is covering that stone spot for his, and the gold spot's somewhat safe as well. In the middle we have a fight between hussars now and the heavy cav archers against the halberdiers and imperial skirmishers, but looks like the numbers are good for DauT here, and BacT did not take a good fight. The halberdiers were just chasing the hussars, not attacking the heavy cav archers, and the military numbers now for DauT a lot better. He's following it up with 3 bombard cannons and a trebuchet. I like this idea, and now he's just engaging as soon as he can, as fast as he can. He's going to throw away these hussars against the halberdiers. At the same time, the helps will die to these heavy cav archers, and that castle from BacT is under heavy attack already. That means DauT in a very nice fighting position. Look at these beautiful heavy cav archers firing away at these imperial skirmishers. They are not fully upgraded either, which means the castle, I think, should go down. The 3 bombard cannons, now 12+2 ranged, are actually firing away at the imperial skirmishers first. The trebuchet, in the meantime, is shooting at that castle. Bombard cannon also from BacT, but DauT with the numbers, and the numbers are big for DauT. 48 against only 11, that's 4 times the army that BacT has. Another forward castle coming up. Would love to see bomber towers, but it's not going to happen. Game 1 going to DauT. What a great game, and let's go to game number 2. Good news for now, there's only half a scout opening in this game, as DauT is playing the Vikings and BacT Aztecs. So we might see Eagle Scouts, but technically that's not a scout opening. And Eagle Scouts against probably Light Cav should be interesting. Look at that beautiful screen here. Stone, 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 gold, gold. Only the main gold for BacT safe in the base, back at home. And we have DauT with 3, 4. Is that Light Cav already? I guess so. No, Scout Cav actually, and it's only Eagle Scouts most likely. And the relics, like evenly distributed, I guess, could be better for BacT even. BacT got the first relic in. DauT on the other side, main gold for him forwardish, main stone forward, but a second gold safe in the back. He's going for that second TC. He's obviously opting for Light Cav here, and both players are going to try and fight for the relics as we've seen before. 3 TC mini boom expected by both. And then the question is, what is BacT going to do in early to mid Imperial Age? Because I guess in late Imperial Age it's going to be tough for him. Vikings, Well, I'm not sure what's the better post in Imperial Age. If here, like Vikings don't get Hussars, obviously, Elite Skirmishers for both, Halberdiers for both, and Elite Skirmishers from Aztecs are great. The rating potentials for Aztecs, of course, getting lower and lower the longer the game goes, as you will run out of gold, and Eagle Warriors, Elite Eagle Warriors, which is a good option in theory. That's costing gold. I would love to see BacT going Jaguars and Siege Onagers. Same for DauT. I would love to see Berserks and Onagers. Siege Rams maybe could go with an Arbalest opening, which is of course something we've seen before, but anything is possible for me right now. Eagle Scouts, one got converted apparently. 3 monks moving forward. Those monks on 30 HP, so not even Sanctity is done. DauT is on stone with a good amount of villages here. That's 9 in total, but he's low on the stone for now. And that's a few Eagle Scouts attacking a gate. It's going to take forever. There is no siege workshop, not forward at least. There is one, but the mangonel going down. I think BacT needed to go with the ram here, needed to protect that mangonel maybe. DauT now has enough stone. Maybe he bought some, I didn't see it, but that castle should offer him some protection. And BacT is the one who's clicked up to Imperial Age first, which makes sense. Villager wise, looks like DauT is ahead by quite a bit. Of course, DauT having Vikings is getting wheelbarrow and handcart for free, which is giving him an amazing boom. Both players on the way up now, and DauT is going for Berserks. I love it. That's beautiful. We're going to see Elite Eagle Warriors from BacT most likely, but it's going to be tough against Berserks, and Berserks should be really good against the Elite Eagles. The question is, can BacT transition into like either standard infantry or maybe even Jaguar Warriors? That would be beautiful to see. For now, it's going to be a question of transitioning to Imperial Age. BacT is there, and Elite Eagle Warrior not on the way yet. Instead, we're going to see Arbalest Bracer on the way. I think there was a crossbowman upgrade. A castle coming up in front of that gold. I like this idea. DauT has 2 castles, and DauT is going for the Berserks, researching Elite Berserks already. The thing is, BacT must have seen this and is saying, yeah, okay, against Berserks, my Elite Eagle Warriors, not even the Elite Eagle Warriors would do good, and Eagle Warriors are not better, they are worth, so I'm trying to go for Arbalest. Would love to see Jaguar Warrior production starting for BacT right now, but it's going for Trebuchet first. You might need those, you might need Jaguars against Elite Berserks, and if you're going like Jaguars, Onagers, and Atlatl Skirms, Vikings might struggle against your army composition. Like this, BacT for now is waiting for DauT to do something, and he's staying back at this castle and not daring to move forward. He does not know what DauT is doing exactly. DauT instead is given some time, and he's going for Elite Skirmishers and Berserks, which makes sense, to be honest, because you have a gold unit that costs food. Obviously, you have the Elite Skirmishers to counter the Arbalest. DauT probably saw them. He's going for castle number 3. This one is forward. He's pulling the villages back because he knows this one probably not going to go up, and he's actually cancelling it. It makes sense here. DauT with a good amount of resources in the bank could go for, maybe he did already, the Berserker guy, and there's also that other upgrade which he's not going to do, which is giving them bonus against the cavalry units. Now we have Elite Eagle Warriors on the field, we have Elite Berserks on the field, Arbalest for BacT, Elite Skirmishers for DauT. And the game is neck and neck. DauT ahead in score by 800 points, but maybe that's this better boom. I don't see it for military reasons. KD a little bit in favor for DauT as well, but BacT more or less has map control for now. He's still not going for the Jaguar Warriors, and that's something I don't really like. He's going for Trebuchet. He only has 1 castle. Second castle on the way on the left hand side. I like this idea. Relic wise, BacT with 3, which is giving him a that's like 4 relics for any other civilization, so that's very good for him. And DauT for now, let's find out, is population capped, housed on 175, so he needs to build a few more houses, and he is going with the castle on the right hand side, protecting 2 of these resources here. We have Arbalest fully upgraded, no, missing the last upgrade. I'm not quite sure. Aztec's missing some upgrades on the Arbalest. I'm not quite sure if it's only Thumbring that is missing or also the last defense upgrade. I think they should be able to get that one. And BacT, give me those Jaguar Warriors. No, it's Trebuchets only. 4 of them, plus 1 on the way. Elite Berserks just waiting for the chance to attack a few Elite Skirmishers. And of course, Arbalest trying to protect these. Elite Eagle Warrior numbers, I'm seeing 14, 16 now. The Berserks might be too strong, even against the Arbalest. And there's the big fight happening. Let's see how this one is ending. The castle from DauT on low HP should go down at the same time. Berserks are moving forward. These Arbalest have to step back here. A few monks to convert that cannot turn, and there's rams on the field now as well. Elite Eagle Warriors will be happy to take down these rams. times, and the Berserk's trying to follow up. In the meantime, that castle went down, and another castle under heavy attack, but the elite Berserk's now taking down these trebuchets. That's one already. Finally, Jaguar Warriors on the field, but the production is too slow for BacT for now. He needed to go for them early on. Siege Ram done, and BacT suddenly down in military numbers. He lost too many of his Arbalest, I guess. Elite Eagle Warriors not doing the trick, and DauT still producing Berserks, only of 1-2 castles, I guess. That's not the best production ever, but he's got the numbers still, and as long as not losing all these elite Berserks, then there's only 9 left. Actually, I take it back. Looks like DauT also losing quite a few military units now, but he's got 2 trebuchets to attack that castle, and is BacT out of stone? No, he's got out of stone. He needs to repair, and he needs to repair it fast. He's in time to start repairing. But those siege rams are doing good damage. Now these Jaguar Warriors have good upgrades. They're missing the elite upgrade, obviously. BacT not producing right now. Finally continuing at that. He also may need elite skirmishes of his own. He should go for Atlatl soon. And it looks like DauT, with all these siege rams now, is able to take down one of these castles. 2 trebuchets still alive. The Jaguars moving forward. But we have a big fight happening where there's more elite Berserks than normal Jaguar Warriors. And I think DauT is taking this fight. Very good for him. DauT also on the about to put down another castle. There it is. The last trebuchet from BacT is going down, and siege versus no siege once again going to the player who is using the siege units. Looking very good for DauT right now. I'm expecting to see a GG from BacT really soon, as DauT is now gathering more of his army. He's got a decent amount of gold still in the bank. Yeah, not so much, but he's got a good queue as well, and it looks like he will be able to take down that other castle as well. BacT is not repairing, despite the fact that he's got 400 stone in the bank. Now finally starting to do that. In the meantime, we have DauT moving forward with the elite skirmishers, the elite Berserks following up, and no more siege rams on the field, but it's not a big problem, as DauT, well, only 1 cast, only 1 trebuchet, that's not enough, and the game is not over yet, but DauT in a score lead, and I think he's got map control now. Elite skirmishes against Arbalest, we know on what side we want to be here, because the Arbalest, they cost gold, and gold is not something you can get forever. So we now have 1 against 1 trebuchets, 2 siege rams on the field, not enough elite Berserks at this point in the game, but DauT is trying to get the numbers up again, and the elite Jaguar Warrior done, very important to see, but you don't want to fight elite Jaguar Warriors with elite skirmishers, so the elite Berserks should go forward, and you don't want to throw away your siege rams as in DauT's point of view. BacT should go for his own skirmishes, in my opinion. Arbalest have done the trick for now, but skirmishes might be better here. Instead, we have more siege rams coming forward, and BacT still with good resources, but only 1 castle. That means his Jaguar production, no, 2 castles, sorry for that, but his Jaguar production is also low, and I think Berserks probably even create faster than the Jags. We now have a few idle Jaguar Warriors here. Arbalest behind this, the siege rams soaking a lot of the damage, and the elite skirmishes from DauT doing good damage. In the meantime, we have BacT repairing that castle. DauT still with 3 trebuchets, which is good for him. And we have the fight in the middle still going. Elite Berserks now taking over the middle. Looks like a lot of these Jaguars are falling. And at the same time, Arbalest numbers are going down because there's so many elite skirmishes. 26 against only just 13 Arbalest. It's not looking good. Castle going down, and I'm expecting BacT to call it GG very soon after the castle is falling, because he's low military numbers, doesn't have protection now in his base, needs to retreat all these villages, and DauT is still producing, probably using the market. Wow, a lot of gold in the bank. He must have taken a lot of gold on the right hand side. He probably had at least one of these extra resources, not quite sure where the other one was, but the elite Berserks now moving in, and BacT is in a very tough position now. On the left hand side, that castle will be under heavy attack very soon, because 2 trebuchets and also 2 siege rams moving forward. We have 29, at least 29 elite Berserks, 31 that I can see now, and more on the way, and DauT happily moving into BacT's base now. Elite skirmishes first, because there's still Arbalest waiting, but the raiding will start very soon, or DauT is just taking his time and is saying, okay, I'm going to attack everything that is outside BacT's base. After that, I'm going inside his base. And it looks like BacT doesn't really have a way to defend himself. Elite skirmishes finally happening. I don't think Atlatl was done. And those Berserks are still very strong, so BacT is calling the GG, knows this is over. He defended for a long time, looked good for him at some point in the game, but again, Elite Jaguar Warriors, beautiful if you can get the numbers. Elite Berserks, beautiful, DauT got the numbers, and Siege versus no Siege, won DauT the second game, so game number 3 is already going to be a match game. And we see two very strong civilizations, Byzantines for DauT and Malay for BacT. Malay going with a fast feudal, fast castle build, and archer range, not a stable for BacT. Interesting choice. And Byzantines, DauT going for a stable, makes sense. Both players are going to try and fight for the relics again. And we're going to see archers against, I guess, Lightcav. Is it Lightcav already? Game is going fast right now. I hate that this game, AoE 2 DE Definitive Edition, is not giving me options to adjust my speed, my casting speed here. Like, it's too slow or too fast. And like, is it so difficult to do this? And I think even Capture Age does not feature these that option, right? Does it? Maybe it does. If Capture Age has a fine adjustment on the speed like on Woobly, tell me. Please tell me, prove it to me, and then I'm going to use Capture Age most likely. Like this. It's like, this is too fast. It's actually too fast. Okay, not so much is happening as DauT. Went for Lightcav, went for map control, got map control. And the question for me is, what is going to happen in Imperial Age? Because Karambits maybe, Arbalest for Malay. We could see Elephants even. What else is there? I don't know. 200 swordsmen for free, for like trash swordsmen would also be nice. And for DauT, there's so many options. Arbalest opening is an option. We could see trash. We could see siege rams, bombard cannon on both sides. We could see paladins. We could see cataphracts, and we could also see forward castles, something like that. We could see like fastish Imperial Ages, but BacT went for 3 TCs, nice TCs in a row. We have a few minor fights happening, and looks like DauT even got 2 of these crossbowmen converted. And for DauT, 3 TCs as well. I see 4 even. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4 on the main gold on the back, the other 2 on the wood lines, and of course the main TC first. I like this idea of going 4 TCs when you have map control, because DauT should be able to defend against the initial push, and maybe even with elite skirmishers. And then coming back on a 4 TC eco seems to be really good. DauT also got 4 of these relics against BacT's only once. DauT will have the gold advantage over time. And the neutral golds, one a little bit closer to DauT, this one of course closer to BacT. So gold, it should not matter too much in the early and middle Imperial Age. And later on the relics are going to be more and more important. For now, both players are booming up, and I'm expecting to see a relatively fast Imperial Age for BacT very soon. DauT, of course, have a cheaper imp, and he's the one to click up first. Interesting, on 4 TCs. Village numbers only 7 apart, so it makes sense that DauT, even though it's on 4 TCs, is able to click up rather fast here. And for BacT is clicked up now. I think DauT should be a little bit faster. Of course, BacT with the Malay has the faster upgrading Imperial Age or faster researching Imperial Age. That could be close actually. Maybe BacT is early to imp eventually. Going to find out. While BacT has taken back map control with a lot of crossbowmen, DauT is going for that castle to defend his main stone and his base. And it looks like BacT is actually going to be up first to imp. Look at this. Beautiful to see the Malay bonus in action. And now we have BacT going forward with villagers, but that's only gonna be, wait, not even a castle. He doesn't have stone for a castle. That's bad. DauT has the castle up. He's going for elite skirmishers, which makes sense against the crossbow when he saw these. And we might see bombard cannons very soon. Both players going for chemistry. Bracer on the way for BacT. The question is, DauT, what are you going to do after elite skirmishers? What are we going to see here? I'm guessing siege and skirms for now. We might see Lightcav Hussar later on. We might see Paladin. Most likely we're going to see a lot of elite skirmishers here. And for BacT, the question is, do we see battle elephants? Do we see karambits? Are we going to see standard infantry here? I have no idea right now. Monks probably not, unless there's a lot of bombard cannons, and Mangonauts, maybe even Onager is an option here against all the elite skirms. I would like to see those. 40 villagers repairing that Mangonaut. Good idea for BacT. He is keeping the crossbow behind the Mangonel here, and we do see another siege workshop coming up, and the castle now on that stone, which makes sense. There is one Lightcav on the side for DauT. DauT has villager, has Lumen, this villager, so she is not going to die to the wolf here. And another house coming up, so maybe DauT wants to take that extra stone, which makes sense. Nice shot with the Mangonel. It went down, but a few of these elite skirmishers are dying, and those crossbowmen are not arbalest yet. Not quite sure why. Looks like BacT is very low on gold, even though it's 14 gold minus is not too much. Where is his main gold actually? I don't see that one. Close to the TC. There's not so much left. Interesting. this castle is not going up for now, and that's really important. BacT is not sending more villagers, but 2 trebuchets already starting to attack that not even finished castle. Bombard cannons now for BacT, which is very good. DauT once again in the score lead, not by much, but he seems to have taken map control again, and map control is so important on Arena, as we all know. So DauT for now taking stone here, waiting for BacT to move out, maybe to that gold. And that castle, even though it's on 75%, is only on 1k HP. It might go up, but it might not stay up for long, and it might even go down before it's up. I think BacT should be able to get that castle up, but at what cost? Is going to repair it forever. And yeah, look at this. That's 1,000 villages and more, 13 now, and 2 trebuchets against 12 villages. I think that's more or less neck and neck. We have one bombard cannon now firing away at the trebuchets. DauT should send these villagers to repair. Let's see if he can use his own bombard cannon to counter this one. And that castle about to go down, 1 trebuchet down, and the castle is not staying. That would have been so important for BacT. Instead, we have now DauT with more military units, not too many more, but a few more elite skirmishers moving forward. And it's skirms and siege. Look at this. DauT doesn't even need arbalest here. DauT has enough stone for a second castle, which he might put up either between these 2 resources or even more forward. And then we could see cataphracts following up against these arbalest, for example. I think BacT would also do good to go for his own skirmishers, or Onager. Onager might have been a really good choice here, even though there's bombard cannons on the field, like bombard cannon, Onagers, arbalest. Sounds good on paper. You need some trash though. And BacT, as you can see, has a lot of food at the bank. Almost no gold. Going for TC on that gold now. But there's that light cap finally going to do something. It's live. We have a little bit of a delay on the TC. And in the meantime, DauT is following up with the bombard cannons. And BacT is actually calling the GG already. He knows it's over because 9 military units against 46. DauT played this one really, really well. And BacT somehow was not able to get a good defense going and not able to get a good army going. I think maybe he was not expecting the elite skirmisher opening, and that one with the Byzantines makes sense when your opponent is going arbalest. So DauT with a convincing 3-0 lead, 3-0 win, and is going to the next round. Was almost a shame that he needed to go to qualification, but maybe it was good for him because he learned to play this clown arena map, and he got back to arena, which he probably didn't play too much before. BacT looked like he wasn't really too good in shape, and therefore DauT, of course, a deserved winner for this one. Hope you enjoyed these games. See you on the next ones. GG.